Hello friends, what's up? This is Ron here, and in this King of Fighters All-Star video, we'll be talking about this returning banner that you can see, and let me just show you. The banner has already arrived. And the good thing is, all these characters are here in one single banner. As you can see, BS Krizalid, BS Geese, BS Igniz, and BS Zero. All of these characters are once in one single banner. And there is something interesting that no other face character is available in this banner. First things first, you need to know. So, the thing you need to do is to go to select section and select one of the fighters. You can actually select just one of them. Just for example, let me just select Zero. And you can just select him, that's all. You have no other option to select him. And if you select him, if you check this B rate, and as you can see, boss syndrome Zero's rate is now 1.8%, while other boss syndrome fighters are having 0.2% rate. That is kind of new. But the most amazing and shocking thing is this banner will last for 4 days only. As you can see, the 4 days in each of the banners, they will last for 4 damn days. No more than that. Now, how strange is this? I don't really understand because the free rubies is going to last for I would say a long time, about 25th or so, and we don't even have any free rubies yet. But how this is going to happen? Only 4 more days. Now in the cards section, you can actually add 2 cards. 2 of them, and I would say there are plenty of great cards in this banner, especially these option cards, this option card from volume 2 and this option card from volume 3. Both of them are super duper strong cards, my friends. And if you are not aiming for the characters, I would say you should go for cards, and especially these option cards are really going to be helpful. Of course, the set card is also damn good. You can actually get the set card as well. But for this, of course, you need to spend your rubies and stuff like that. And of course, the banner BS Volume 2 set card. This set card is also available here. And for example, I'm just going to exchange this card because I have 3 of them. And I have 1 of them, but I have none of these. So I'm going to get the entire set. But let me just select these 2. And this is kind of strange that these banners are going to last for only 4 days. And of course, these fighters are buffed up already. You guys know that. Let me just show you in a quick succession that all these fighters are having actually buff. Especially BS Igniz is having 2 PvP exclusive and 1 great buff right here. That is, if a nest fighter is in your team, the active skill damage will increase by 50%. This is one of the strongest buffs I have ever seen, my friends. One of the strongest buffs. Even way strong than the synergy that SSKO or SS Yuri are having. Amazing stuff. And also BS Zero originally having the same buff. BS Krizalid is having a bunch of buffs. He's getting penetration increase, attack increase by 120%, and disabling enemies active skill in PvP for 5 long seconds. Freaking nuts, my friends. Then also we are having this skill cooldown added in the core. That means a lot of buffs netmarble can actually add to the characters if they want. That is strange. And I'll be back into this part. And of course, Geese is having a lot of buffs. He's having these targets increased damage received by 25% for 7 seconds. This is great. He is getting a debuff increase by 100%, which was previously only 50%. And he's having this plus active skill cooldown reset at 70% with a cooldown of only 10 seconds, which is previously it was 20-second cooldown and the chance was 50%. So very amazing buffs for all these characters. I'm so much happy to all those because a lot of players are actually having these characters. A lot of players actually want to have these characters because especially BS Igniz, I would say he is one of the most wanted characters in this banner because of his amazing performance against Nightmare Geese Guild in Lunatic Mood. I mean, BS Igniz is, I would say, one of the most important characters in that game mode because he has an amazing leadership. Let me just show you. He has an amazing leadership of increasing all-star fighters attack by 55%, decrease HP by 5%. And by all-star fighters, you mean all the special signature, all the boss syndrome, including all the collab characters, my friends. So all the great fighters in the game will be buffed by this guy. He is a true leader in this sense. And you have actually seen my guild videos where I'm actually using SSKO, SS Leona, SSKO and BS Leona under his leadership and doing about 2 billion damage in guilds. Because this guy is actually buffing both these characters, both SS, BS or any collab characters. And I would say he is the best character in this banner without any doubt. Of course, BS0, super duper strong character, and with his existing buff, new buff that is going to increase 50% attack if we add any nest fighter to the team. That means I am talking about this buff that if a nest fighter is in your team, the active skill damage increase by 50%. I mean, how amazing is that? So both of these fighters are going to get this effect, and even without that buff, BS0 is already so super strong character. He has an amazing leadership of purple fighters element, increase attack by 50% and power charge by 15%. And you guys already know that how useful this character is in especially in time attacks. My lord, his active skill reset thing is a nightmare, and in PvP he is a true boss. So both of these characters are going to be the top-notch fighters, BS Igniz and BS0 original, in this banner if you are planning to go for this banner. And of course BS Krizalid, after his buff, he is going to be way more stronger than his previous version. Of course, he has his damn good usability against Rugal in Lunatic mode and Expert mode, of course. And with his new buffs, he is going to be damn strong in PvP as well. Of course, he is an all-round character who is still performing really well in each and every game mode so far. BS Geese, on the other hand, he is having this increased attack fighters. Attack type fighters attack by 45% and power charge by 20. Damn useful leadership for any attack type fighters regardless of their colors and everything. And he has both shock and darkness in his active skills. And with his latest buffs, he will be getting more attack. Plus, he will be having those chance of resetting his active skill. So that will make him way more stronger. But between Krizalid and Geese, I would say Krizalid is way more stronger because he has his increased boss fighters attack by 60%. That means any boss fighters, that can be boss senior fighters or any in-game boss fighters like, for example, Mr. Karate or in-game Guineas. Any sort of boss fighter, he's going to increase the attack by 60%. That is a massive gain, and he has both starlight and darkness in his active skills. So overall, these characters will be going to be very strong if you're summoning this character or if you are trying to improve this character. But one thing I would like to mention that before summoning these characters, you should keep this thing in your mind that there will be no imprint stones ready for these characters. Whenever these characters came for the first time in their banners, they had their exclusive boss syndrome imprint stones. But now they are having no imprint stones at all. So you might actually get the characters and the cards by spending rubies and everything. But For imprinting stones, you'll have to rely once again for the RNG, and the imprinting stones you'll be getting from the guilds and everywhere. And you guys know that you need to to match a lot of stuffs. Let's say I actually added one imprint stone here. For example, this one, you need to match this double attack thing. You need to match this relative dot, that is shock in this guy or any other character, maybe darkness, starlight, or anything for other characters, like for starlight for Krizalid, darkness for Igniz, shock and darkness for Geese, and of course darkness for darkness and starlight for Krizalid. This sort of dots, you need to match the relevant dots, and of course you need to match this what are these character types, either the character is balanced or attack or whatever. You need to match these things, and on top of everything you need to match the colors. For example, BS Igniz is a blue character, so this stone need to be a blue stone. So overall, what I want to say is you need to actually match a lot of stuffs in order to actually make or have a good imprinting stones. And matching these stuffs are not really easy. You guys know that it is never easy, so you have to rely on this blind RNG once again. So imprinting stone will be the only issue with this returning banner, and that's not a small issue, my friends. Honestly, that's not a small issue. So you should really think and rethink before summoning this character or spending your ruby or money, whatever you want to spend. So the rest depends on you, of course. But if you love this character and if you have long-term plans, then you can actually get these characters, because they will not come back again at all. This will be the last time you are seeing these characters available in banners, and as they are limited banner characters, so this will be the last chance actually to get them. So good luck to you if you are actually trying to get these characters. I'm really happy with their buffs. I'm really happy that they came, but unfortunately for a short time, and during a time when actually most of us have exhausted their rubies in the Guild Gear collaboration. But still, anyways, I think it's a good initiative, and I believe netmarble will should have worked a bit with the drop rates and everything. But let me just tell you something, that they have buffed this Boss Syndrome Volume 2 and Volume 3 characters, but this guy right here, BS Orochi, who is the ultimate boss of King of Fighters franchise, and he actually appeared twice in two different banners. But netmarble initially talked about buffing this character, but we never saw that thing happening. What is wrong with you, netmarble? Why you are ignoring this mighty godlike character? Or in all honesty, he's a god. He's not even a character, he is a god. Why this character is not even buffed? I don't even know how to answer this question. I don't know what to say, my friends. I feel really heartbroken for this character, in all honesty. Same goes to the first boss ever in King of Fighters franchise, Rugal Bernstein. What is wrong with you, netmarble? Why you are not buffing these two characters? You are buffing Boss Syndrome Volume 2. I'm happy. I'm super duper happy with that. You are buffing Volumes 3. I am super happy, netmarble. Thank you so much. But what is wrong with Boss Syndrome Volume 1? That actually started everything. Before that, the game was totally different. And this banner, this Boss Syndrome Volume 1 banner, along with Rugal and BS Orochi, this banner actually changed the game entirely. Entirely, my friends. And these two characters are totally ignored. I don't know what to say about it, but let's just cross our fingers and pray and hope that netmarble have this good thing in their mind that they at some point they can actually buff these characters. So let me know what you guys are feeling about these new updates and the character characters that are appearing for a very short time. And let me know what you think about that. The BS Volume 1 characters are not getting buffed. Hope to see you guys soon in some other videos. Till then, stay awesome and peace out, my friends.